Scientists have discovered a massive tear underground, a sign that the situation is way more complicated than we thought. We know we're due for that megathrust earthquake sometime in the next 100 years. This 1,000-kilometer stretch from Northern California to Vancouver Island is essentially locked and loaded. And here's where things get super interesting and complicated. The ocean plate that's getting pushed under is not one solid piece. Look at this. It's broken into sections moving at different rates. And at the northern end, near Vancouver Island, it's a bit of a three-way tug-of-war. Here, an ocean ridge is pumping out brand new ocean crust right next to the continent. This new plate being born is still hot and young and fresh and buoyant. It's getting to the point where this explorer plate isn't dense enough to sink anymore. It's like trying to push a soccer ball underwater. So this whole section is essentially shutting down, breaking off from the rest of the subduction zone.
The part that is not been subducted yet, but is close to North America, is like, I don't want to be pulled down by the rest of this plate. And it starts to break apart. And that's what we call a tear in the slab, or a slab tear. Just like you could see a tear in a piece of paper if you were to shred that.
Scientists have finally imaged this tear, and the Nootka Fault is where that rip is happening. One day, this whole section will stop subducting completely and just slide side by side with us instead.
The transform boundary is almost like scissors that are cutting through the plate and allowing that one segment to stop subduction. In essence, on longer time scales, the Cascadia Subduction Zone is shrinking.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But this is the Canadian section, the one I've been obsessed with trying to get you to get your earthquake kit ready for. Does this mean the big one is canceled for us? No, not exactly. There's a lot to still figure out, but it does mean that the big one might not be one clean break and have a different boundary than we thought.
Now that we know that, if there are future earthquakes in this region, then we can look at how that rupture propagates through this area and have a much better understanding of like boundaries in earthquakes, like how they sense these boundaries and they either propagate through them, continuing the earthquake and making it big, or stopping there and making it smaller.